So can you use your FSA or HSA funds to buy prescription eyewear online? Well, that's the question of the hour, and we're going to talk about it, so stick around. Hello and welcome. I am Eyeglass Tyler, and it is that time of year where people start remembering that they have an FSA or HSA. Some people are really good at tracking it, but I will say I'm not. I usually forget, and you wait until the end of the year when those funds are just about to expire, and then it's a scramble to use it because if you don't use it, you lose it. I don't really understand why that works, but I'm going to talk about what it looks like to order online with SportRx using your FSA or HSA funds. You can use them, by the way, on prescription eyewear. So I'm going to talk about what that looks like, the order process, and some common questions that we get we're going to answer here. We're also going to touch on things that you might need, like an itemized receipt or other helpful tips. If you do decide to order from SportRx, don't forget about our See Better guarantee. With that, you're never stuck with something you don't like or just doesn't work for you. You actually have as long as 45 days with them to figure that out. We just want you to be happy with what you got. So we're going to take care of you no matter what that means on our end. We also have opticians, by the way, who are very friendly and very knowledgeable, who would love to help you get it right the first time. So you can always reach out to us. We love hearing from you. All right, let's get into this. So real quick, for some of you out there that might be wondering, what is an FSA? What is an HSA? Well, an FSA stands for Flexible Spending Account. HSA stands for Health Savings Account. Both of these are provided with a health insurance plan. It really works out to be you set money aside that is pre-tax that you get to use on health-related expenses. And yes, this includes prescription eyewear. And yes, from SportRx, we do accept FSA and HSA dollars. Only prescription orders do qualify though, so keep that in mind. It is not something that a non-prescription pair of sunglasses qualifies for. You might say, oh, well, I need them to protect my eyes. It's a health-related issue. Yeah, I think that's fair, but it isn't designed that way. It is designed to just be prescription-related things. With that being said, with that being on the record, I will tell you, for my 15 plus years selling prescription glasses and dealing with insurance and HSA, I have found times when people actually do use their account to buy non-prescription eyewear. What you're doing, if you don't know how that will end up working, is you're running the risk of them not accepting it. So just keep that in mind. If you aren't confident that you can buy non-prescription eyewear with your account with no issues, I wouldn't risk it. But I did just want to mention that has been my experience. Now you are aware of it. So then how do you use your FSA or HSA to buy from SportRx? Well, at checkout, we'd like to make it easy for you. So there is a button that you can select that says FSA or HSA card. And then for the rest of the process, it's just like entering a normal regular credit card. If you have expiring funds, if you're worried about it, you decided to be the one that waited until December 31st, which is a lot of people, by the way. We are really on top of it, especially on the 31st, since it's the calendar clicks over right at midnight. But typically we charge the card in less than 24 hours. If you're concerned with it, if you're a little bit worried, you want to be on top of it, you can always call us and we will charge it on the spot for you to make sure that there isn't anything missed. But just keep that in mind. It is, I'll be honest with you, we have had people send the order through at midnight or at 11:59 on the 31st of December. And when that happens, we actually still can work with you. We can make it work. We won't have people live on the phone at midnight on the 31st. Keep that in mind, but we do want to make sure that we take care of you, and we have dealt with this before, so we can help you. Another question we get is, will I get an itemized receipt? Yes, absolutely. Of course you will. We have our itemized receipts organized in such a way that the insurance companies, if you're getting reimbursed by your insurance, because we also are an out-of-network provider for insurance, but with HSA, same thing. It's organized in the way that they like to see it, that it's itemized. And so it's good there. If you do have any specific requests, you can always contact us because, again, this isn't our first rodeo. We know how to handle it. Hey, if you're liking this content, but maybe you have additional questions about FSA or HSA, or perhaps you have prescription needs, be sure to reach out to one of our very friendly and knowledgeable SportRx opticians because they're eagerly awaiting your call. And for even more frame reviews, unboxings, prescription eyewear content, you can check out our videos on our blogs. We'll put a link in the description below. For some other helpful tips, if your account balance on your FSA or HSA is less than the order total, no worries, you can call us and we can split the payment between 2 cards. If you have extra funds, we can help with that too. If you have trouble getting reimbursed, you can always call us for help. Again, we are here to help you and make it easy on you. Sometimes providers will ask for information that isn't typically written on receipts, but we can still help you out with that. So just reach out to us. We will take care of you. If you have any questions about your plans, unfortunately, there we cannot help because we don't have access to that information, so you will have to contact your provider. Another thing that occasionally happens, it is rare, but it happens, is when you're trying to place your order through the site and it's kicking it back. You know you have enough funds on your account, it's just not going through with us. There are a bunch of different ways that these HSA and FSA accounts are coded. We are coded as a provider for the vast majority of them. There are a couple here and there that will present problems, but we are still an eligible expense. So what happens then is you just have to use your other form of payment, and then we provide you everything that you need to send to them, and then they reimburse you. A little bit more extra work on your part, unfortunately, but in those rare cases when this happens, just be assured that it is still covered. It does still work. Another question we get, because we sell lots of different eyewear types for all different sports, one of which is a goggle, a snow goggle. Prescription inserts for a snow goggle like this guy right here. It is still a prescription. Effectively, then they look at the goggle as the pair of frames and then the insert as the prescription part. And so we have not run into any issues there. That should still absolutely be covered because it is still a prescription order. It still totally counts. And again, we haven't had any issues with that, so you shouldn't have to be worried about it. So that wraps it up for what you need to know about using your HSA or FSA dollars on SportRx.com. If you have any additional questions, do not hesitate to let us know. As I've mentioned about 100 times in this video, we love hearing from you and we love helping you, so definitely reach out to us. If there's anything that you're interested in ordering, do not forget about our See Better guarantee, because I really think it gives you a ton of peace of mind. And for peak peace of mind, us opticians, we would love to help you get it right the first time. That's the whole reason we're here, so definitely use this as a resource. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or valuable information. If so, throw us a like. You can find relevant videos over here. If you're ready to shop some styles, look for some things, browse, check us out right here. If you're looking for more content to consume, as we all are these days, you should check us out on our social media outlets. I think you'd like it.